Beyond Earth. The fascinating frontier of space colonization. In the amazing story of mankind's set of experiences, one of the most charming sections is the journey for space colonization. Laying out human settlements on other divine bodies, similar to the Moon and Mars, has caught the creative mind of visionaries, researchers, and visionaries for a really long time. Today, as we stand on the cliff of this amazing undertaking, ideas and conversations about space colonization are building up forward momentum, driven to a limited extent by privately owned businesses wandering past our planet's limits. A visionary pursuit. The concept of space colonization is rooted in humanity's relentless pursuit of exploration and discovery. While the Moon and Mars are the most immediate targets, the ultimate dream extends far beyond, envisioning self-sustaining colonies on distant planets and moons within our solar system. The Moon. Our lunar neighbor. Our closest heavenly neighbor, the Moon, has for quite some time been viewed as a stepping stone for additional space investigation. Conversations about lunar colonization have strengthened as of late. This stands out as truly newsworthy. Artemis program. NASA's Artemis program means to return space explorers to the Moon, with an emphasis on manageability. The arrangement incorporates laying out a lunar entryway and at last an economical lunar base. Lunar resources. The Moon holds plentiful assets, for example, water ice in all-time shadowed cavities. These assets could be utilized for life support and as unrefined components for rocket fuel. International collaboration. Lunar investigation is progressively turning into a worldwide undertaking, with nations like China, Russia, and India sending off their missions. Mars. The red planet beckons. Mars, with its Earth-like highlights, has for quite some time been an enticing objective for colonization. This is what's producing fervor about Mars. Private sector initiatives. Privately owned businesses like Spacex, drove by Elon Musk's visionary objectives, are effectively dealing with Mars colonization plans. SpaceX's Starship, a completely reusable rocket, is a vital part of these desires. The search for life. Mars has enthralled researchers because of the chance of past or present microbial life. Colonization could assist with responding to the well-established question: are we alone in the universe? Challenges and solutions. Mars colonization presents huge difficulties, including radiation openness, outrageous temperatures, and asset shortage. Specialists and architects are dealing with imaginative arrangements beyond our imagination. While the Moon and Mars overwhelm current conversations, space colonization works out positively past our adjoining planets. Ideas like terraforming, making different planets Earth-like, and laying out provinces on far-off moons like Europa, a moon of Jupiter, or Enceladus, a moon of Saturn, have additionally provoked the curiosity of researchers and futurists. The importance of private sector involvement. One of the most significant drivers of this renewed interest in space colonization is the active participation of private companies. SpaceX's Starship, Blue Origin's Lunar Ambitions, and other private sector ventures have injected new energy and innovation into the field. Their goal? To make space more accessible and sustainable, eventually paving the way for human colonization. Conclusion. A bold new frontier. As ideas and conversations encompassing space colonization build momentum, we are seeing a significant crossroads in mankind's set of experiences. The fantasy of growing our presence past Earth is not generally bound to the pages of sci-fi, it's turning into a reality. Be that as it may, this excursion is loaded with difficulties and vulnerabilities. It will require the aggregate endeavors of legislatures, researchers, and confidential undertakings to defeat the obstacles and make space colonization a feasible and moral undertaking. Thus, as we look up at the night sky, let us consider the stars to be well as imagine a future where mankind's compass stretches out a long ways past, where the universe turns into our next home, and where the fantasy of room colonization turns into a demonstration of our tireless soul of investigation. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Universe Story Hub for more engrossing insights into the mysteries of the cosmos.